as a man who goes by the names of Jack Wilshere, the former player of Arsenal, joined the academy of Arsenal as one of the coaches in there for you, then Arsenal has really gotten a very big blow as one of the most prospected young talents known as Omar Hutchinson has left for a side which goes by the names of Chelsea in there for you, and even Fabrizio Romano, the transfer guru, has gone ahead to confirm a deal in there for you. But a deal of a man who goes by the names of Zinchenko to Arsenal looks like it's really so much going to happen in the next 3 or 4 days, because a bid is being proposed by Arsenal to Man City, and Man City are really welcoming that bid because they really feel like they're having a lot of players into that position where Zinchenko plays, and it looks like Zinchenko is surplus to what Man City is really having in there for you. Then we're going to talk Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka's new contract is really looming around Arsenal, and they are planning to give him a new contract in there for you. And some bit of Lisandro Martinez is what we are starting this video with in there for you. So you have every right to keep it. Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? This is our third video of the day, and we promise to take you on a marathon like never before, because you guys are really amazing and you deserve to come in here and really watch us on a daily in there for you. I'm really so much privileged to be having lots of views in there on this channel, and we started with that video of Thomas Partey training in America with his entire Arsenal squad, and that video is almost climaxing 4,000 views right now. You guys, you don't know what you're doing to me, but smash the like button, let's give this video close to 100 likes in the video, because it deserves it, because you like what I do for you, I like what you do for me. It's a scratch my back, a scratch your back affair. Please, I'm scratching your back, and you scratch my back by really subscribing to this channel and even hit the notification bell and smash the like button. Yes, hope we are onto the same page in there for you, but I'm glad that you guys are really with me in here too, and we are talking what we call football in there for you. Let's get into here for you and talk about Arsenal in there for you. Let's talk some Lisandro Martinez. We all know that Lisandro Martinez has completed his deal to Manchester United, and it's pending medical. He's flying from Netherlands Ajax to Manchester United to undergo his medical, but we've been told that he's not going to go ahead and really join United in Australia, in Perth and Melbourne in there for you. Remember, today United has just beaten a side which goes by Melbourne by 4-1. Erik ten Hag is trying really to make up things in there for you, and they've just signed or announced the signing of Eriksen in there for you. So United looks like it's having like 3 signings onto their ladder, yet Arsenal is having 4, and they are chasing in for the 5th signing of Lisandro Martinez, of Zinchenko in there for you. Now, the Athletic has come out and told us that the snub of Lisandro Martinez was really led by the following. Arsenal felt that Lisandro Martinez was potentially a unicorn of a left back, someone who was a capable defender, who also could have played a valuable role helping build in play in midfield. So I think the way Mikel Arteta came in and explained to the guy, Lisandro Martinez, the Argentine, who is 24 years of age, I think he showed him that I'm going to really go ahead and really play you in the left back, most especially sometimes in the midfield, and more or less sometimes into the central defense. Yet Lisandro Martinez sees himself more as a central defender, because he's fighting for that position of Argentina national team, because Otamendi is playing his last football for Argentina in Qatar this year, and it's been said that Lisandro Martinez is looked at the perfect replacement of Otamendi. And you never know, he's coming to the Premier League, to Manchester United, or if at all he was at Arsenal in there for you, would have really enlightened his chances to go ahead and play at the national team. Look at Gabriel of Arsenal. By the time he was at Lille in France, no one thought about him on the national team. Coach Tite never had him in his plans, but when he came in at Arsenal, played very well, 2 seasons in the EU, he now partners with either Marquinhos or Thiago Silva at the national team. And at the World Cup, he's going to be there playing the central defense of Brazil. So it shows you the power of the Premier League. And this is why I've known that Lisandro Martinez was so much pushing for a move to come to the Premier League. This is the main reason as to why he was really pushing for a move to come to the Premier League. So it says that Arsenal, we are seeing him more or less as a left back, and sometimes to play in the midfield than a central defender. Yet this lad wanted to come in and really go ahead and play into the midfield role in here for you. Now, that was just being elite. I was just trying to really push it in there for you, because it caught my attention. I had to come in and here inform Arsenal fans that please, the reason as to why Lisandro Martinez maybe went to Manchester United is you never saw him as a central defender, yet Erik ten Hag saw him as a central defender. That's what has been reported by The Athletic in the for you. Now we are having Simon Bajikowski in the for you. He's a chief Manchester City writer for Manchester Evening News. Now, you know that this story is coming direct from Manchester City in the for you because their correspondent at Manchester Evening News is responsible for this story. He has told us that there is growing expectation Zinchenko will complete a move to Arsenal. There is still work to be done to agree a fee and personal terms, but enough progress has been made over the last week for the transfer to be seen as a live possibility now by all sides. So it looks like this transfer is gaining momentum in the for you. And Simon Bajikowski is being fed in by Man City. He gets his information from the club. So he's telling you that there is expectation that the deal of Zinchenko is really gaining momentum and everything is going to be agreed. It's at the level of agreeing a fee, and then Man City will give Arsenal a go-ahead to agree personal terms with the player. Then the player will leave a side which goes by names of Manchester City. That is a man who goes by names of Simon Bajikowski in there for you, coming in from the Manchester Evening News in there for you. Then Simon J. Dean is a football reporter for the Daily Telegraph and Sunday Telegraph, has told us that although a deal has not been finalized, there is optimism that Arsenal will be able to land Zinchenko as talks progress. Man City will only see if the evaluation believed to be more than £30 million is met. Obviously, I think this is a reason as to why the deal of Cucurella from Brighton to Manchester City was really stalling, because Man City wanted to go ahead to go on and bring in Cucurella after knowing that Zinchenko is on his way out of Man City. Now, because they've really gotten in a suitable suitor in the names of Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta admires this man, the deal is bound to happen. Obviously, it's going to happen. Nothing is going to stop this deal from happening, because Arsenal are really chasing in for Zinchenko. Having been snubbed by Lisandro Martinez, who has gone to Manchester United, they say, we have options. When you are making a list, we have close to 5 players into there. So the first choice was Lisandro Martinez. Let's go to the second choice, who is even Premier League proven, not like Lisandro Martinez in there. For it might sound as a banter, but it's not. He's a second choice, but Premier League proven. He plays in almost 4 positions: left back, attacking midfield, and he can even play centrally. You can play him as an inverted right winger and a left winger in there for you. So he plays 4 positions in for you. That is Lisandro Martin. No, that is Zinchenko in there for you. Alexandra. He's called Oleksandr Zinchenko in there for you, playing into those 4 positions for Arsenal. So Arsenal are saying, why not get this person get in? And Man City are saying, all right, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. If at all you are taking him, all right, let's go all in and bring in Cucurella, because Cucurella is valued at £50 million, and Man City are really willing to go ahead and really cough it out. And I know Man City, after getting an assurance from Arsenal that we are really going to get you this player, obviously Man City is going to go ahead and bring in a player who goes by the names of Cucurella, and Arsenal are really going to take in Oleksandr Zinchenko in there for you. So Sam Dean has really confirmed this deal in there for you, and let's wait and see how this is going to happen. It means this deal has really gained momentum because everyone has jumped on it. Even the likes of Fabrizio Romano, they're on this deal and they're letting us know that Arsenal are in the final stages of getting this deal done. Zinchenko is expected to complete a move to Arsenal as Man City's overhaul continues. The 2 clubs are thrashing out a deal with hope finances are agreed over the coming days. This is Jack Grogan. He's a North football reporter for the Daily Mail in there for you. So the deal is moving in the positive direction, and Arsenal really holding it with so much care. And they know that after losing Lisandro Martinez and Rafinha, they shouldn't go ahead to lose in to another player in there for you. Fred Paxton, you know him. He featured on Guardian Sport, Times, and Al Jazeera. He has told us that Arsenal are closing in on a deal to sign Manchester City's Zinchenko, with talks between the 2 clubs progressing well. The power brokers in Manchester are willing to let Zinchenko leave for around £35 million in the for you. Remember, Arsenal was going to pay for Lisandro Martinez a fee of 46 million pounds. Now, they are getting in a player at 35 million pounds, that is Zinchenko, having a balance of 11 million pounds, and I think they can go in there and really search for a good left-footed centre-back to come in at Arsenal at that amount of money, because I know they can really go in and bring in a player like that who can really come and deputize a player who goes by the names of Gabriel Magalhaes after missing out on a player who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez. But Zinchenko looks like he's coming to Arsenal. 35 million pounds, not bad for Arsenal. I know it will be like 30 million pounds guaranteed fee, then 5 million pounds add-ons. That means Arsenal will be having close to 16 million pounds to really go ahead and spend, to really go ahead and save on that deal. If at all they really went in France and brought in Magalhaes at 27 million pounds, that means Edu has a very good scouting network and Mikel Arteta to get in a left back at 16 million pounds. That means the 46 million pounds they would have paid for Lisandro Martinez, they have now used it very well to bring in a left back who can as well play in the midfield and all the attacking position of the midfield in there for you, and even go ahead and get in another central defender. So they're hitting two birds with one stone in there for you. So it might have been a blessing in disguise. So Arsenal fans, don't be there and mourn that Lisandro Martinez has not come to your team. It must have been a blessing in disguise that you are really experiencing right about now, because all things are looking well to your side, and let's wait and see where this deal is really going to go. But Zinchenko to Arsenal, it's really gaining momentum. It has been confirmed by many gurus in there for you. It was broken by David Austin, meaning that it was an authentic source, and Arsenal are chasing in for this guy who goes by names of Zinchenko in there for you. Now, team news and takes in there for you. He says Arsenal's move for Oleksandr Zinchenko has accelerated very quickly in the last 24 hours also in there for you. So everyone is really reporting great about Arsenal, and most of the people that are really reporting these deals are close to Arsenal in there for you. So let's wait and see how things are really going to go on and happen in there for you. Now, via YouTube, Michael Timbers is a presenter for teams in there for you. Has said, Kyle Walker, all right, for this, I want to show Arsenal fans that you're really getting in a very good player that is being valued and seen as one of the talented players at Man City, especially by one of the players in there for you. Now, Kyle Walker was hosted on Timpsy YouTube channel way back, and this is what he had to say. They asked him on who is the most technically gifted player at Man City, but they told him no. They never asked him in a particular order, but he said that not in any order. My top three are Zinchenko, meaning that Zinchenko, Mahrez, and Silva. Obvious. Arsenal are really getting in a technically gifted player. So it looks like when he's in the field of play, he's so much talented. And their statistics, I'm going to show you that Zinchenko is better than Kieran Tierney and Nuno Tavares combined. That's the video I'm planning to do to show you why Mikel Arteta has decided to sign Zinchenko to come in at Arsenal. And Zinchenko coming in at Arsenal is not going to be a bench player. He's not going to be a bench player. He's a starter because his statistics really avail him a chance to start ahead of any player at the side which goes by names of Arsenal. That is Zinchenko in there for you. So he went on to say that you are leaving De Bruyne out, Foden, Cancelo, but they don't come close to these three in there for you. All right. This guy is technically gifted, that's it. Because I see how he plays. His final ball is really so much great. And first and foremost, he is really good at building play off the left-sided side of the field. Because he's a left-sided, he plays as left back, and Arsenal is going to play a game you build from the back. That's what Mikel Arteta believes in, and he really wants to see that Arteta ball start from the back four, from the goalkeeper Ramsdale to Ben White. That's why he brought in Ben White, because he's also a ball-playing centre-back. Even Gabriel is a ball-playing centre-back. And then Zinchenko comes in through because he's coming in from Man City. He's also a ball-playing centre-back, and they can build up play from his side a lot. He's really great. Carrying that ball across the centre, and the way he really narrows down the pitch, he's really great. And Arsenal really offloading Nuno Tavares to go ahead and bring in this player who goes by the names of Zinchenko in there. Now, Fabrizio Romano has really come out and really endorsed this and told us that Man City internal decision. Zinchenko can leave the club. Arsenal are prepared to submit an official proposal. Guys, what else do you want to hear now? You know, there is a comment that annoyed me today, and I said, where do people that watch this channel live from? You get, sometimes you hear a question and you ask yourself, why is someone asking such a question? If you're in this world and you don't know Fabrizio Romano, better know now. Fabrizio Romano is a man who is the best transfer expert, followed by David Austin. Then there are the Demasios of this world. So when you hear Fabrizio Romano, David Austin talking on a deal that it's in the pipeline, just know it has been given limelight. So the reason as to why we come in here and give you these stories is we are a platform that brings you news. And that's why on your left side of the screen, you always see those tweets. And when you see art in that blue color, that is the source where I'm getting that story. I don't cook up stories. Someone told me that I'm fed up of you. You are relating Arsenal to every player in there for you. It's not me. They are the sources. They're the sources I put on your screen. And you can as well go and read those stories from the website. These websites are legit and they've broken deals and deals and deals, and these deals have gone ahead to happen. So I see no reason as why someone will come in and lash at me in there for you. So guys, this is news. We are bringing in news. And most of the deals, we come in here and see that Fabrizio or David Austin has talked about. These deals always come to happen. So why do you come out and lash at me like that? Please, let's be so much friendly. Just know that we are doing news, and this is a news show, and we're reporting news that is being reported from other ends of the world, especially as far as transfers are concerned. Now, on this deal of Zinchenko, Fabrizio Romano, the #1 transfer guru, has confirmed to us that Arsenal are preparing to submit an official proposal for Zinchenko. Have you heard that? Arsenal are preparing to submit an official proposal for Zinchenko in here onto the channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. So you now know where the story has reached. You all now know that a team, if at all you don't know how a transfer really goes on, one, the team like Arsenal goes to the agent of Zinchenko, they talk to him, are you willing to come to Arsenal? All right. Then they go to the club and they ask it, are you willing to sell? Then the club says yes. Now, a team first prepares what we call an official proposal, that we feel like your player is worth such and such amount of money. After really putting in that money, then Man City will tell them, no, our realistic evaluation for Zinchenko is 35 million pounds. Then Arsenal come and say, all right, 35 million pounds, all up front, all with add-ons. Then Man City will tell them that, all right, get us 30 million pounds, guaranteed fees, then you get us 5 million pounds as add-ons, provided he meets such credentials when he's playing for side which goes by Arsenal. So when you hear a proposal to be submitted by Arsenal, then the deal is really progressing the right way, and it depends how quick these two decide on how much this player is costing. Then everything will go on as planned. So that's what about Zinchenko, but it looks like the deal is accelerating to the positive way, and Arsenal fans should really get excited about this. You are getting one of the best left backs in the Premier League. That is Zinchenko, who has been under Pep Guardiola and was once coached by Mikel Arteta while he was still at Manchester City in therefore. Let's get to this. Fabrizio Romano has come out and told us that Saka's contract extension has always been a priority for Arsenal. Talks are still going on with his agent in order to reach full agreement on long-term deal. Saka is happy with Arsenal project, discussing salary details. He'll be one of the top earners at the club. Obviously, he's going to be one of the top earners at the club in there for you, because Saka renewed his contract, I think, in when did he renew his contract? In 2019, I remember. Yeah, in 2019, he signed 4 years, meaning that his contract expires next year. That is 2023. So he has sat with Arsenal. You get? He has sat with Arsenal. Yeah, he renewed his contract. He renewed his contract on 1st July 2019, and he signed for 5 years. His contract expires in 2024 in there for you. So he renewed his contract in 2020, and that is He signed more 4 years, and now he still has more 2 years onto his contract. So Arsenal really working hard to really suit it that they really give him a new contract and he stays at Arsenal, or he prolongs his stay at Arsenal in the for you. But we heard that Arsenal are really looking at putting in a buy-out clause in the contract of Bukayo Saka. That's what I heard. And to me, when I hear that, I 100% get to know that Arsenal really believe that they don't have the potential to keep Bukayo Saka, and they want to sell him to teams like Liverpool and Man City. When you look at the rate at which Man City is losing players, Mahrez is 32, and they are looking at a player to come in and play that side. And Man City has gone so much in signing English players lately. They brought in Jack Grealish. They've brought in this guy. They brought in Calvin Phillips because they want to have many English players in their team. They have Phil Foden, they have Kyle Walker, they have John Stones, now they have Calvin Phillips. You get Sterling has left, so you want to bring in more English in there for you. And if at all they went ahead and paid £100 million for Jack Grealish, who was playing at Aston Villa, why not then break the bank and bring in Bukayo Saka at £150 million? So it's rumored that Arsenal are going to put out a buyout clause in the contract of Bukayo Saka because they want to set the record straight that if at all you want his services, you're supposed to pay £150 million. Now, if at all Arsenal really sells Bukayo Saka at £150 million, you see how they're really planning their season. They brought in Marquinhos, who is a left-footed player who plays as an inverted right winger, though he has a sweet left foot. And they're planning to bring in Paqueta. So I tell people always that when you look at the signings Arsenal are making, they're really preparing for the post-Bukayo Saka days. And people will come in and hate me. Rokani, it's because you don't support Arsenal. That's why you're saying that and that. No. It's not that I don't support Arsenal. The fact is, they are preparing for the post-Bukayo Saka days. That's why they're going in for Rafinha. Rafinha is 25. You get Bukayo Saka on a new contract. You get put in a buyout clause of £150 million. Bring in Paqueta. Bring in Marquinhos. In the next 2 years, or 1 year, they would have matured into what Arsenal wants. And obviously, sell off Bukayo Saka because Bukayo Saka is not all that talented. He uses a lot of energy. His results that he gives in the field of play at Arsenal are courtesy of his hard work. You get? He puts a lot of energy to deliver. But look at players like Rafinha. He's talented. It's talent. Pure talent. Marquinhos, pure talent. Paqueta, who is being brought in at Arsenal from Lyon, it's pure talent. You get? So Arsenal are really looking like they're planning for the post-Bukayo Saka days. But when you look at Bukayo Saka last season, he really played a lot, and this is what you get when you really go ahead and really perform very well, especially for the team that you are really going in to go and play for in there for you. When you look at Bukayo Saka, let me really go into your screen. I want to show you why Arsenal are really planning to give him a contract, and he's really going to bypass. To me, I really believe that he's going to earning more than Gabriel Jesus at Arsenal. I really have it in my head because English players are overhyped. They're overhyped. Don't you know that? English players are overhyped. So let me get you the stats of this guy onto the screen. All right. You now have it onto your screen. You now have it. That's Bukayo Saka for you. Last season, 2020, 2021, 2022, he played 38 games in the league. He scored 11 goals with 7 assists, meaning that he was involved in 18 goals at Arsenal. So he's worth a contract. He's worth a contract, that's it. And Arsenal might even get him close to £300,000 a week. And if at all they don't give him that money, I don't believe he'll put pen to paper. So I'm waiting to see whether he'll go ahead and bypass Gabriel Jesus, because Gabriel Jesus is earning close to £250,000 a week. So in the EFL Cup, he played 4 matches. He scored 1 goal in there. That means he played 42 games and scored 12 goals in the FA. But in total, last season he scored 13 goals for Arsenal. That means he got himself involved in 20 goals last season. That is Bukayo Saka. He's worth it. I think he's worth it. Don't you think he's worth a contract extension at Arsenal? He's worth it. So Bukayo Saka, he's coming in at Arsenal and the contract is going to be extended in there for you. Now, as Bukayo Saka is really planning to go ahead and really renew his contract, guess what? A shocker has happened at Arsenal. This is the shocker, guys. This guy is talented. one of those that I looked at in the Arsenal Academy and I thought, oh, they really have a player who's really going to move the mountains in the Premier League. The next young talent in there for you, who goes by names of Omari Hutchinson, is set to leave Arsenal to join Chelsea. There are further departures expected from the under-23s in there for you. And as Freddie Paxton was just saying that, the transfer guru came out and confirmed it, that the lad has left Arsenal, who goes by names of Hutchinson in there for you, saying that Chelsea have signed another talented have signed another talent for the future. After Zach Stroage deal, Chelsea will soon announce Omari Hutchinson as a new signing. He is set to leave Arsenal. Talks collapsed with Arsenal on a new deal. Hutchinson will join Chelsea as the Secret Scout reports. It's done, dusted, and sealed. Now, one will ask, who is this boy? This boy came in from Athletic. It's called what? What's the name of that club? There is a club where he came in from. The name of that club is he used to play in the for you. He came in from a club known as Charlton Athletic in 2014. He was at Arsenal since 2015, and as we speak now, the lad has been at Arsenal for 7 years, and he has played for the under 17 of England, under 19 of England, and now he has played for the Jamaican national team in the for you. He has just played one game in the for you, and this lad was born in 2003. If I told you born in 2003, that means you are 19 years of age. You get? So he believes that he doesn't have. He's 18. He's 18, but in October he's making 19. He's 19 years of age and he believes that he doesn't have a future at Arsenal as we speak now, and he's really leaving. He comes in, he's leaving at a time when Jack Wilshere has just been granted and added to the staff of the coaching staff of the Academy of Arsenal. But it's going to be a very big loss for Arsenal because this lad was one of the biggest things to happen into world football. But I think the reason as to why the contracts collapsed was Arsenal really never had him in their plans, because they never went with him in Germany. They took Patino, they took Salah, and which other guy? They took like 3 or 4 players in the academy. And I think at Arsenal he's not rated. He might feel that he deserves to be rated at Arsenal, but he's not rated at all. And I feel sorry for him because at Chelsea, where he has gone, Chelsea has the most number of players, you get, who are really playing on loan and are coming from the academy. So however much he goes at Chelsea, it doesn't guarantee him a start. To me, if I were him at the age of 18, I would have looked for a loan. I would have signed a new contract at Arsenal and told the board that, please loan me to this team. And he goes there to play. You get, he gets playing time. Like in Germany, you get a team like you saw how Emile Smith-Rowe did. He went in Germany. He was at Hull. When we turned in at Arsenal, he had really gained the physicality and the mantle and the self-belief and the mind to go ahead and play in big games. But I really believe that Chelsea is the worst choice for him. He's not going to break into the starting 11 of Chelsea, because when you look at Chelsea, Ziyech, they're taking away Ziyech. He's not at the level of Ziyech. Not. And they're looking in for other players to play into that position. So if I told you are going there, unless they've assured him that he's really going to go ahead and start, but my mind tells me that it might be a money issue. It might be a money issue. They might have given him a more fat deal than that of a man who goes, than that of a team of Arsenal. That's what I will believe. Because some players are money-minded, and it depends on which agent you are having. We've seen it so many times on the agents of the late Mino Raiola. You've seen it on them. Paul Pogba, he refused to renew a contract at Manchester United in 2013. He went to Juventus on a free. From Juventus, United paid close to £90 million. £90 million. Juventus took 40, and Mino Raiola took 50. That's how he does business. Look at how Haaland's business was done. They paid 65 million euros to Borussia Dortmund, and they paid close to 40 million to the father of Erling Haaland and to the agent, Mino Raiola. So it depends which agent you are having and how money-oriented he is. You get? If you're having an agent who is money-oriented, then they really sometimes make a right decision, or they'll make a wrong decision. To me, I really believe that Mino Raiola the late ruined the career of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There is no way Zlatan could dominate world football when he was really a prostitute. Juventus to Inter Milan to Barcelona, back to Italy, from Italy to PSG, from PSG to Manchester United, from Manchester United to America, from America to AC Milan. You see, no player has really been able to go ahead and really win a Ballon d'Or all top of the world when he has not spent a spell of like 5 years on a single club. In the prime age of Zlatan, instead of really being at a team like Juventus to make his stamp in there for you, he left Juventus and went to Barcelona. From Barcelona, he went to Inter Milan. From Inter Milan, he went to PSG. So it shows you how weird it is, because no one is going to trust you. No coach is going to trust you, because they know that for you, you are like a hawker. You get? You are like a missionary, because missionaries, they used to come in here when they spread the word of God in Kampala, Uganda, when it's so much full and everyone has really gotten it and well spread. Do you know what they do? They get their stuff, they walk to another region. So Zlatan is a missionary of football, and that is bought by the agent. So Hutchinson, either for you and your agent, I don't believe you've made the right move in the face. So, but feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me what you think about Zinchenko deal to Arsenal, a proposal being prepared to be submitted by Arsenal either for you. Then tell me about Hutchinson leaving Arsenal in the academy. Then tell me about Lisandro Martinez and Bukayo Saka's contract that is looming and going to be happening anytime from now to a side which goes by names of Arsenal. They want to retain him for more years, and it's going to be the biggest honor at Arsenal, as confirmed to us by Fabrizio Romano. I go by the names of Rokani David. I think we're left with 2 more videos. They are coming through. They're going to be hot ones. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do uploading on a daily. I'm out. Bye bye for now.